Welcome to Lori, Tobin, and Kidz. Today I have two beautiful young ladies. Would you introduce yourself?
Kayla. Leah.
They're going to help me make the lunch show. Do you girls make your own lunches at home?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Okay, well maybe after cooking with me you'll be able to. So I'm going to have you go wash your hands. Go over to the sink and wash your hands, and we'll come right back. We're going to start with the lunch show with chicken. So we're going to do baked chicken first. The girls are going to help me put the chicken into the dish that's going in the oven, and we're just using olive oil and lemon, and we're going to bake it in a 350 oven for about a half an hour, and then we'll check and see if it's done. Okay, are you ready? You can open those up and pour them in. Open that up and pour the oil in. It's 1/3 cup in each one of the containers. Okay, can you put the chicken in? There we go. And I'll take those and put them right in the sink. Yep, and when they're dealing with raw chicken, you don't want them to touch it with their hands. You want to use tongs, or you want to use plastic gloves, which we're going to use for the next thing. So, and boneless breasted chicken is something you girls eat? You like that? Okay, that's good. Chicken's good. Mom and Dad cook that at home?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you can put that in that, and we'll put this over here. Let me grab the cover. We're gonna pop that in an oven that's preheated. It takes about 30 to 40 minutes, depending on your oven. Okay, the next thing we're going to make is the energy balls. Okay, we are going to make energy balls. So, in order to do that, we need 2 bananas. This gets a little messy because you have to mush the bananas. So what we're gonna do is we are going to put gloves on, so you can put your plastic gloves on. So I use baggies. And that way, you can peel that banana and stick it in the bowl. And we'll put that right there. All right, and I'll take the skin. Cool. Drop that one in there. Here, I'll open it for you. I hear you have a banana joke for me.
Mm-hmm.
Joke of the day.
Are you a banana? Because I find you appealing.
That's a good one. Okay, you can put that in there. Mush that up. So what you do is you take 2 bananas and you mush them. And then after you mush them, you're going to add a few more ingredients. This is a no-bake dessert. And you get to, it's fun because you get to mush them down. You guys like doing that?
Yeah.
Okay, so mush them really good. It's tough keeping those bags on, but you got it. You make your hands like little fists. So we do the bananas, then we're gonna add honey, we're gonna add oats, we're gonna add milled flaxseed for omegas, omega-3s, and then we're also gonna add some crunchy peanut butter and some honey. And we also have some coconut. Okay, I think that looks really good. I think you guys are good with that. And chocolate chips too, and peanut butter chips. All right, let me take your bags, and if I could have you give me 1 cup of that. So you want to pour that into there and right into the bowl, and you're going to give me a 1/2 cup of the flaxseed. That's okay, don't worry about it. A little more. Keep going, a little more. All right. That's good, pour that in. Great, now you pour that in. Okay. All right, now we have the chocolate chips and the peanut butter chips. Can you put those in?
All of them?
Yep. It's a 1/2 cup, so I split it. And then we have the chunky peanut butter, which is supposed to be a 1/2 cup. We might do a little more. All right, now someone has to do the honey. The honey's tricky. Do you want to stir that? Yeah, stir that for me. Now, hold that bowl. All right, here's the honey. You gotta squeeze it. Can you squeeze it? Mm-hmm. All right, a 1/3 cup of honey. Mix that up real good. And sometimes you have to add a little bit more of the oatmeal, because the oatmeal, it makes it so it's easier to roll because it gets very sticky. We have all these sticky things that add to it. Yeah, that bear's not giving us any, is he? You know what? I might just take his lid off. Let's take his lid off and see how he does. Maybe this will be a little better. So then, keep going. All right, I think that's just about it. All right. Now you gotta mix that in. Can you use the scooper and scoop that out for me? So I had the girls helping me last week. We tried a few things and this was a big hit. But the nice part is you can eat it pretty quickly because it doesn't have to go in the oven. All right. Pretty good. Now I'm gonna give you some more gloves so that you guys can make the little balls. And we're gonna put the balls right on this plate. So, let's see if we mix that good. Do you wanna grab me the bags? They're right over there. Yeah, that box, yeah. 4 bags if we could. I think we're gonna need a little bit more oats. And they're just rolled oats, that's all they are, instant oats. So that's still pretty mushy. So even though it says a cup, I think it's almost 2 cups of oats. Okay. So, there we go. All right. That over there. Right over here, as soon as you have those gloves on, and you can start rolling them. I'll give you a plate too. You can each have a plate. And then what we'll do is we'll put them in the refrigerator, let them set for about an hour. They ate them right after they made them last week, but you certainly can put them in the fridge for about an hour and they get a little bit more solid so they're not as gooey. So I'm gonna help too, because we got a lot of these to make. But they're a nice treat, pretty healthy. Have you girls, do you help Mom make any desserts?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you like to make?
Brownies.
Brownies, okay. Do you ever make cookies?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Do you ever use oatmeal? No? I used to make cookies when I was younger, and I think I used to make oatmeal chocolate chip. There were a lot of kids in my family, so they didn't last long. So do Mom and Dad cook a lot, or do you guys do some helping with the cooking?
I don't.
You don't? You do?
Sometimes.
You do?
Yeah, sometimes.
It's nice to help if you can. Okay. I think we're almost ready to put these in the fridge, in the freezer. Did your brothers and sisters like these when you, well, you have the sisters, but did your brother and sisters like these when you brought them home? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Good. Well, you'll have more to take home. Okay. We got one more to do? All righty. I'll just add that one right there. Okay, I'm gonna pop these in. If you wanna take your gloves and put them in there, in the bowl, and I will take these and put these in the fridge. Do you wanna open this for me, the freezer? Just one of you. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay, and then we'll have those. Okay. So next, we are going to prepare the pasta salad, cold pasta salad for lunch. And it's cheese, ravioli. Remember? Mm-hmm. Okay. So let me grab that. We are now doing the pasta salad, and with the pasta salad, we have to cut up some vegetables. So, Caleb, you're gonna cut some broccoli. Mm-hmm. Leah, you're gonna cut some celery, right? And some cauliflower. All right, let's begin. I'm gonna peel some carrots. And you can also break it with your fingers too, but obviously not with that, but we're gonna watch your hands and watch your fingers when you're cutting. Very careful, take your time. Okay, I got a joke for you. So, what do you get when you cross a dog and a daisy? Cauliflower. I got another one for you. Where do vegetables grow? Where do they come from? California. So these girls have never had cauliflower, so we're gonna try it. And I've told him it's really the white broccoli when you think about it. It tastes an awful lot like broccoli to me. It's very nutritious. It's a good vegetable to eat. And it's worth trying. So be careful. You guys are doing a great job. Now, when you're done cutting some veggies, put them right in there. And I'll give you some carrots to do too. And I don't have a knife. Okay, so we're gonna add some ranch dressing. You can add Italian dressing. You can add pretty much any type of salad dressing, except I wouldn't do ones with mayonnaise. I would stay away from the mayonnaise, unless when you make your lunch, you put it in a lunch bag with an ice cooler, with one of those ice packs. So it makes it easier if you can keep it cool if you use mayonnaise. But we're gonna use this ranch dressing. And I think we're looking pretty good here. All right, how about if you put those in there and you can stop, you're good. Put yours in there, and then I want each of you to try a piece of cauliflower after you put them in. So you can do tortellini salad, you can do cheese, I have another pasta that is tricolored, and I'll just grab it, excuse me. And this has spinach, beets, red bell pepper, and semolina. So this is another type of pasta that you could make with a pasta salad if you didn't want to do the cheese tortellini. Okay? So it's got your carrots and your spinach. It's got a lot of good things in there. So that's another option. All right. So here's the deal with the cauliflower. You only have to have a little bitty bite. And let me know what you think. It's like broccoli. What do you think? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Can we put a little in the salad? Okay, we'll do that. Put a little bit in, just a little. All right, so you're gonna open up that ranch dressing for me. And I am going to give you pasta. So we're gonna need to mix it. So let me get a few of them in there and then you can stir and mix it. So you just follow the package on the pasta that you buy. It'll tell you how to cook it. So you just do whatever it says, however long, and then you make it. Okay, pour some in, and you're gonna stir it up. And then you mix it up, and you put it in the fridge, and then you just take as much as your child will eat in the mornings. And it's a great thing to make, and it has cheese, so that's a good protein for you. Then it has pasta, and it has the vegetables. Okay, you wanna stir it up? And you mix it up really well, and then they can eat that when they go to school. You know what we didn't do? Cut me a few carrots, will you? We need a few carrots, so you can eat that for lunchtime. So I'm really impressed that you girls like the cauliflower. That's terrific. Okay, now we'll stop, pop those in there. And do you want to try some now?
Yeah.
Okay, give me one moment and I will get you guys some spoons and a bowl. Here you go. Help yourself and let me get you some spoons while you're trying it. Spoons or forks? We'll give you forks. There you go.
Thank you.
It's little cheese raviolis, but they also have pesto ones. You can also put tofu if you like tofu. You could put ham. You could slice up ham if you did it with the fusilli. You could add some ham to that. You can do chicken, pork. You could even do steak if you cut it small, little bites. And that way kids can bring their own lunch to school. What do you think? Is it pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And it's something that will last. Yeah, it's pretty good. And brothers and sisters can bring it off to school. So it's a nice thing to eat, and the vegetables are nice and crunchy too. You guys like the crunch with vegetables? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the crunch. I like vegetables because they're crunchy. I like different textures. And the ravioli, don't worry about it. And the ravioli is soft, but it has the cheese in it, so it tastes pretty good. You think you could make this sometime? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll have to show your moms how to do it, your moms and dads. Very good. All right, well, we have another thing to make. I'm going to check on the chicken, and then we're going to start doing the hummus, because we have hummus to make. So let me get started. we have hummus to make. So, you girls ready to help me?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna pour a 1/4 cup of water in there, and there's garlic, and you have 2 tablespoons of olive oil needs to go in next, yep. You can put the garlic in next too. So we have lots of things to put in. The chickpeas we rinse because when you get a can of chickpeas, they have things in them. It's a liquid that needs to be washed off. So you always want to rinse the chickpeas very well. And take the lid off and put those in. Yep. Awesome. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we need 3 tablespoons of tahini. So pick it up and put it right there. All right, put that lemon in. Good. Very good. And then we're gonna put the chickpeas in, but you need to give me cumin. Cumin is a spice. And this is a little tricky because you can't really put your thing in there, but I'll pour it for you. It's still gonna make a mess, but that's okay. Pour that in. Okay. Sometimes when you're making things, it gets a little messy. Is that 3? Mm-hmm. Good job. Okay. So next we're gonna do the chickpeas. Just put it right on top of that. All right, so I'm gonna put the chickpeas in. And I put the liquids on the bottom. I think it helps when you're starting to press the baby blender. You can mash these with a mortar and a pestle, but I like this machine a little better. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna try the hummus. So the girls want cucumbers and carrots to try with their hummus. So we're gonna let them do that. You go ahead, dig right in. Dig right in. So, what do you think? Oh, I hear you have another joke for me too. It's always good to ask somebody when they have a mouthful of food. What do you have for a joke? Something about eggs. That's okay. That's all right. Sometimes we remember our jokes, and sometimes we don't. Okay, so how are we liking the hummus?
Good.
It has the right amount of flavor. It's light. Would you put that on your chicken sandwich for lunch?
Oh.
Maybe?
Yeah.
What do you like on your sandwiches? Do you have mustard, mayonnaise, relish, ketchup?
Mayonnaise. Yeah, mayonnaise.
You like mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you can, well, the chicken's almost ready. So what we'll have you guys do is you can make your sandwiches, and we don't have any mayonnaise, but you can try it with some hummus, or you could try it with some of the ranch dressing. The ranch dressing might be nice. And you both like lettuce? Mm-hmm. Okay. So have you ever tried roll-up breads?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, well, I have roll-up bread too. So I have white bread and I have roll-up bread, but there's all kinds of different breads that you can use making sandwiches. So I will get you some bread so we can get started on the chicken sandwiches. Okay? Mm-hmm. Well, we're gonna make sandwiches. The chicken is now done. So, would you like to help yourself to some bread? So what we have is a Tuscan bread, which is a white bread. And then we also have whole wheat flatbreads, which are great for roll-ups. Okay, and then you wanna take a piece? Okay, wanna do some lettuce? Do a piece of lettuce. And then I think you're gonna need another piece of chicken. I don't know. We'll do a small one right now. So have a piece of lettuce, yep. And then you guys like the ranch dressing, I hear. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. So you can either pour it or you can scoop it on, however you wanna do it. Why don't you put some of that on your sandwich? Put it right on your chicken. There we go. Right there, yeah. You might only need one piece of bread. All right, and then you get some. All right, so put that over there, and I think we should cut it down the middle. What do you think? This is kind of a lot of bread. Okay, now I think we should get our desserts ready. Yeah, you ready for those? Okay. Well, we are done with the energy balls. You girls want to try one and let me know what you think?
Okay.
Let's see how they are. Are they good?
Yes.
You like them? Okay. Now, what do you like best about it? The peanut butter, the banana, the oatmeal, the chocolate chips, the peanut butter chips?
I like the banana the best.
You like the banana too? Okay. All right. Well, I am so glad you guys got to come and join me today. You two were awesome helpers.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you for joining us for the lunch episode of Laurie, Tobin, and
Kidz.